Bloggo's POW.
This is Bloggozine, the weekly game show about games. Every week we take 4 games from the golden age of games and see what games were like when 10p was something you used in a telephone box to call someone's mum to say you'll be over in a minute. Failing that, you got a credit on an arcade game. This week we'll be taking a look at 4 such games that got mentioned in a paragraph of CVG magazine's arcade action pages from a few odd issues. Games I've not played and haven't even been known well enough to be forgotten. So let's see what the first one is. Right, so first off, from March 1987's arcade action, this is... Thank you. Danger Zone. It got literally 4 sentences before it moved on to something else because it was an arcade show roundup video or something, but it was unusual because the cabinet was like a TV set on a gimbal with the joysticks attached via rods to the TV set, so you could actually move it around. But you'll see what happens when I play it. See, like this, and you can move the TV set with the gun sight on around like this and shoot things down. So it's sort of a bit like Missile Command. Helicopter. And the idea is you've got to defend your base from these nasties that are dropping bombs and stuff. If your base takes a certain amount of hits, it will be game over, I believe. Also, there's nukes, so you can shoot down the nukes as well. I've not seen a nuke, but I'm sure one will appear eventually for me to shoot down. At the bottom you've got the radar thing, which helps you see where things are coming from. This is a very unusual cabinet for really a Missile Command sort of game. You can see my base is pretty messed up. Maybe I should be shooting down more planes. Maybe I should be paying more attention. Well, what's that? Nukes! I should be paying more attention to the radar-y thing. Oh shit. And that's it. That's it. Okay, well, let's give it another try and spend more time looking at the base rather than the planes, maybe, or look at the radar. Now I've got this set up on mouse control. It seemed to be the sensible way to do it. I did try on joystick and it was really not very good. You can't shoot down the other missiles. Oh, maybe you can. Oh, and I finished a wave. Look, my guys on the ground are so happy they're not moving. And I got a damage penalty of that many damages. Wave 2. And I don't think it's really going to change much between waves. Oh, there's a big bomber. More helicopter.
Helicopter, helicopter.
Oh, what? Oh, the big bomb's dropping. Well, bombs, predictably. Oh dear, base isn't looking very, very clever, is it? You've only got one weapon here by the looks of things, and luckily it is infinite. Oh, nukes. Oh no, that one's got through. Shit. Ah. Thumb buttons for heat-seeking missiles. Hold on, I'm going to have a look at the controls layout on main. Ah, that's better. So we've actually got some missiles we can fire off at things like that. They don't appear to do a great deal. Do I get infinite ones? Who knows? But it's definitely going to help. Definitely going to help. I wonder if it'll help when the nukes start falling. Wave 1 finished. Okay, we're making some progress now. I can feel it. Looks like the guided missiles are only good when the planes coming towards you like that, otherwise they tend to avoid them. Right, can we help? No, I don't think they're going to be much use against these nukes. Oh Christ almighty, all the nukes. I don't think you're allowed to get past stage 2 somehow. But yeah, an interesting game nonetheless. It's unusual. Right, next up we have Konami GT. Now this was covered in April '86 by CVG. And they had it down as something called ZX2000, maybe named after, is that a Datsun racing sports car back in the day? But I don't know. So what you've got here, it really is a point-to-point checkpoint racing game. Oh, got a good sense of speed to it for such an old game. And this is technically, I think this was probably made before Outrun. I mean, evidently it was being made by Konami before Outrun appeared. Oh crap! You've got quite wide bonnets, like test drive syndrome, I think, with this. And you've got a fuel level, and you do find fuel power-ups on the track. Yeah, slip past that nicely. I'm playing this on mouse. Again, it's really hard to play with the joystick because the steering wheel dealt with on MAME as a paddle control, so even with an analog joystick that wasn't working very well. Look, there's a gas power up there. And we definitely needed it. Oh crap, I don't think I'm going to make it. Looking at my gas, yeah, empty already. Okay, let's give that another go, shall we? Now I think this shares hardware with another Konami car racing sort of game called Hyper Crash, which I covered years ago. I do remember a Hyper Crash cabinet in Ramsgate, which had a well, it was actually a Konami GT cabinet, which had a Hyper Crash board inside. That was not fair. Come on, get off the side of the road. It's not going to come off the side of the road. This is going to be a short trip, isn't it? Right, let's reset this and start again. That's sort of broken there. Now, Konami appeared to recommend this quite highly. But then again, Konami? CVG, should I say. Recommended quite highly. But then again, CVG recommended everything quite highly back in the day. They were very... oh, jeez, that was close. Generous with their scores and things, and everything was the next best thing for sliced bread. It wasn't very often they gave anything a bad review, let alone in the arcade action, because you're only paying 10p for a go on something. Oh crap. They also had it down that this is produced by Electrocoin. No, Electrocoin didn't produce it, it was Konami, obviously, but it's interesting because Electrocoin was one of the main arcade distributors for the UK back in those days, and they had, you know, plush offices and showrooms and stuff like that. So games were marketed to the UK industry as from Electrocoin rather than from Konami or whoever. Okay, right, this is getting ridiculous. Let's give it one more go. Out my way, Jeffrey Motorbikes. Oh, just squeeze through there. You can be very accurate with the mouse when steering with this. It just really feel quite lovely. Can I squeeze between these guys? No. That's a big no. Should have gone on the outside there. But the fuel is going down at quite some fast. Oh no, there's a turbo button there. Well, at least a turbo indicator. I think that's the whooshing sound I can hear is the turbo kicking in. Crap. I'm not going to make it now looking at that fuel, am I? I'm not going to see past the first stage. Right, okay, so I looked at the options. The turbo is a separate button. You have brake and accelerator and aforementioned turbo, which seems to make things go somewhat faster. I'm not sure if it burns through your fuel quicker. Seems to be making a difference somehow. Definitely doing a bit better this time. That fuel power-up disappears. One of those fuel power-ups that runs away if you slow down. And I've missed it. There's another one there, luckily. Oh, crap. Still not going to finish this, am I? No, definitely not. No, I'm starting to lose the will to live, so I think we'll leave that there. But Konami GT is an unusual one. Another one from CVG's Paragraphs of Doom. Right, from the pages of CVG again, November 85, which is really late considering this is a 1984 game. Maybe it took a long time to come over here. This is Peter Packrat, but they put it down literally just as Pack space rat, and Pack was spelt P-A-C. So anyway, Atari Games. Press jump or throw to start. Pick up all the objects. Now this house here, those bottles and the ring, those are the items I need to take back there. And you can jump a long way, so that's fine. So if I get up here and take these back, I have taken one item back out of 3. I could have sworn I picked up a bottle. Maybe I can only take one at a time. Right. No, that's not the right bottle, apparently. Is that the right bottle now? No, I think that's the right bottle down there. And time's running out, apparently. Oh yeah, there's a timer at the top. Whoops. Yes. Peter is happy and he's doing a dance. Oh, blimey. This is different. So, again, bottles, a spanner. Wow. This reminds me of Bagman, or at least Gilligan's Gold, if that's something that you remember playing. You can't climb any further down there. I can see a bottle there, but I have no idea how to get to it. Oh! Oh, so I've collected whatever that was. There's a bottle though. Let's take that. Very chilled music. Oh crap, wrong button. Oh! Peter's been sucked up by a vampire bat. Sucked off by a vampire bat. Quite. Oh. Right. Jump. Jump. Oh. That was very... Oh crap. Strange. Everything I need to be getting round to the other side of the screen. Something's weird going on when I go to that side of the screen. It's not quite... Can I get in here? Looks like I should be able to... Oh, crap. Get in here. Okay, that's unusual. Let's try again. Oh, I see. The green stuff is instantly slippery. So even though I was jumping on there to get that spanner thing, I've got to be very precise with my jump when I'm getting the spanner. Like that. Oh, no, that's just really nasty and unfair. And I do believe the spanner has stayed in the same place down the bottom of the screen, so... Oh crap, and one of the nasty rats has got me. Right, let's try again. I mean, it's a nice little game and that. Oh, I can use that for fly about. Okay, that's cool. and then die. So if you hit a bat with a stick or something, or by throwing one of those things at it, no, it's all going horribly wrong. Okay, now that's really pissed off. Now I've done that, but I've collected all the things and I'm on to stage 3. It's a very complex levels. Oh, owls. Oh, look at all the things I've got to collect. Umbrella, kite, a Dharma Initiative symbol. Yes, I think that's what it is. Oh, crap. And now the rat's got me. Okay, one more continue. Okay, so we've got that. I presume that's... yeah, that's... oh, the slidey things are just really annoying. Now, can we use the owls the same way we used the bats before? Oh, you can slide off ladders quite easily as well. Ha, last life. Yes, you can use the owls in the same way. Don't know how long you can use them for. About that long, I'd imagine, by the sounds of things. Oh, got stuck on the ladder. I couldn't move up the ladder. Anyway, yeah, Peter Backrat is interesting. But has anybody ever heard of it before? Right, so last off we have Strike Avenger, and this was in the March 86 issue of CVG, again like a roundup of stuff at a show. Now this is down on MAME as a prototype, so press both seat buttons start, and that should clue you in. This was one of those big hydraulic cabinets. So it's probably shown at this show that CVG attended and reported from, but was not actually entered into main production. Probably because the cabinet, it looked big. And also there was another game on that was advertised at the same show. A little game with a hydraulic cabinet called Space Harrier, which was covered in the adjacent page to this. And this does look dated next to Space Harrier, it really does. And this could be why this never left prototype stage. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. I know I've got tractor beams to suck things up, and oh, I've overheated. Five hits destroys the enemy carrier. I can't even see the enemy carrier. Is that the enemy carrier there? It stayed still for a little bit, which is very, very good of it. But it's all very confusing. And also a bit dull. And we've destroyed the carrier. Watch out, there's... no. Still the carrier. I thought we'd destroyed that. And our energy's there. 3 hits destroys the enemy carrier. 1 hit destroys the carrier. Oh, there we go. We have destroyed it. And there's another one. Oh, Christ. It never ends. There's no variety, is there, really, when you look at it? Not much in the way of variety. Oh, and there's not much variety in Space Harrier, but it's an exhilarating ride. So if you had this in a big, chunky hydraulic cabinet next to Space Harrier in a big, chunky hydraulic cabinet, what do you think you were going to buy for your arcade? Well, it's going to be Space Harrier, really, isn't it? And that's why you saw Space Harrier cabinets and the length and breadth of the land, and Strike Avenger was left in the dark. Yeah, really not getting much fun out of this. And again, CVG gave it like a column, where they said it was an impressive cabinet, and not much else. But it was quite obvious its numbers were up, considering Space Ho is right next door to it. Did I mention Space Ho is right next door to it? Right next door. Out of energy, yeah, that's a very quick on that because I don't really want to play it anymore. Please wait to disembark. There you go. So you wait for your attendant to come along and let you out of the machine. Of course, that's another thing. Space Ho, you didn't need an attendant. You just got out of it. With this, that gives you, in your arcades, you need someone on hand to actually let you in and out of it, which is another problem. Probably why it failed. We've reached the back page.
Okay, this has gone far enough. I insist you cease and desist this tomfoolery instantly, or I'll have to call my lawyer Big Ian. And he's a scary man. Someone once took his parking space and he threw them in a river. They were still in their car.
Oh, right, so there were 4 games which CVG wrote about once in a couple of issues, maybe? Anyway, what did you think of them? Comment below, and thanks for watching. Runs from lawyers.
Yeah, subscribe or naff off.